Sure. Jerome has been. Folks,
I have to admit something to all of you. I was ridiculously excited when Sammy asked me to be the guest speaker for this evening, but probably not for the reason that you think. Yes, I'm happy to be visiting with my Westchester Toastmaster friends again, but I also have some good news I wanted to share with you all since I last visited. 3 weeks ago, I officially became a certified world-class speaking coach.
Wow.
My other good news is that I am now just 3 speeches away from getting my ACB. That stands for Advanced Communicator Bronze for those of you new to Toastmasters. We have a lot of acronyms in Toastmasters. But there's a bigger reason I wanted to share this with you all. Even though I'm proud of this accomplishment, the latter one, I should have and could have gotten my ACB a long time ago. By a show of hands, who in here has ever let a goal slip through their fingers or almost slip through their fingers? What do you think is the biggest reason why we don't accomplish our goals sometimes? Any answers, any thoughts about that? Loretta?
procrastination.
Procrastination, that's a good one.
Fear.
Jerome?
Fear.
Fear? Somebody else say that too? Any other thoughts?
Lack of focus.
Lack of focus. These are all good answers and tie into the reason I'm going to give. The biggest reason, in my humble opinion, is because we were not intentional when we set a goal. In other words, you decided on a goal, but did not create a specific plan of action to see it through. And that is what happened to me with my ACB. This December will make 7 years, 7, that I have been a Toastmaster. And I am only just now reaching the next goal on the communication track. Although I did become a DTM along the way. No, not distinguished Toastmaster. I became a dawdling Toastmaster. I was dawdling. To be very honest with you, for a long time, I was just coasting through Toastmasters, giving a speech here and there, letting months go by before giving a speech, not being intentional. But what if you could have the very best Toastmasters experience ever? And I'm not just talking about giving speeches, but an all-encompassing, fulfilling feeling that makes you want more for yourself. The kind of feeling where you say, I don't want to just coast through my experience. I want to create my Toastmasters experience. Think about that. Coast or create? Well, my fellow Toastmasters and future Toastmasters, you can have that fulfilling feeling. Tonight, you are all going to hop on your proverbial P.O.G.O sticks and aim for the highest heights in your Toastmasters journey. You're going to learn 4 tips to maximize your Toastmasters experience through an acronym called P.O.G.O. P stands for participation. The easiest way to get started with participating is simply by committing to speaking at every single meeting in some capacity, as Jerome had mentioned. For newer members, you can start with an easier role, like timer or quote master, and progress to more challenging roles like speaker. Take baby steps and pace yourself. The more you speak at each meeting, the more your confidence will build in leaps and bounds. Another way you can participate is by helping your club to plan special events, like this one we're having tonight. And I'm sure a lot of Westchester Toastmaster members had a hand in planning this one, and we thank you. Other events that clubs regularly plan are speech contests, holiday parties, and a theme meeting. I know with my club, we form committees for each event that we have. We have the hospitality committee, we have the decorations committee, and then we have the food committee. which is my personal favorite. But the goal of these committees is to offer our members a choice of where and how they want to participate. Where can they best use their talents? Where can they shine? While also giving them the opportunity to gain credit in their Competent Leader Manual. The more you participate, the more comfortable you will get, and then you'll want to help with district events. Right, Loretta? But you have to start somewhere. Participation promotes progress. So we've talked about how participation helps you, the member, but there is a way that your participation can help both you and your club as a whole. This leads us to letter O, become an officer. At some point in your Toastmasters membership, you should become an officer. And the reason for this is twofold, as I mentioned. For you, the member, you get to cultivate and strengthen your leadership abilities. For your club, your meetings are run efficiently like a well-oiled machine, and the culture of your club can be shaped in a positive direction with strong leadership. I also want to mention, you don't have to be an official officer to make an impact on your club. You can offer to assist someone who is currently an officer. Are you good with copywriting? You can help your VPPR, Sammy, write a newsletter. Are you good with follow-up? You can help your VP of membership contact guests and former Toastmaster club members who you haven't seen in a while. There is always an opportunity to serve. When I first joined my club here in White Plains a few years ago, we did not have a VPPR, so I just unofficially took on the role. I created a Facebook page for our club and just generally tried to get a strong web presence for us. To me, it was just fun, but to my area director at the time, he thought it was so much more than that and was really impressed. To this day, he still refers clubs to speak to me when I have social media questions, and that was years ago. But I'm sharing this with you not to brag, but to show you that your official or unofficial role as an officer has long-lasting effects for you, your club, and other clubs. Giving can be gratifying in so many ways. So now we've talked about how you can participate inside your club, but what about outside the club? What's up with the world out there? How many of you are going to the District 46 conference that is coming up? How many of you are registered so far? Okay, a few people. For those of you not registered yet, I strongly urge you to do so. Why? Because you gain a whole new perspective of Toastmasters when you step outside of your club comfort zone. When you visit another club, for example, like I'm doing tonight, you get infused with new ideas that you can learn, you can bring back to your club. Benefits. There are many benefits to going to the conference. A few of them are, first, there are 6 workshops that are going to be presented at it. 6 for you to choose from on the communication and leadership track. One of them is overcoming procrastination. Don't put that one off. Okay? You get to eat fabulous food. You get to mix and mingle with other mover and shaker Toastmasters. And the most exciting part, the business meeting. No, the most exciting part are the contests. Seeing who will be crowned this year's speaking champions. So don't cheat yourself by limiting yourself to just club meetings. So we've talked about how you can participate in your club, how you can become an officer in your club, and stepping outside of your club. But what brought you to your club in the first place? What started you on this journey? Sometimes we forget. Koshi, we heard your reason. Loretta, what brought you to Toastmasters?
Socializing.
Socializing, okay.
Meeting new people.
I've heard many Toastmasters say that you do meet a lot of new people. For me, I had a new marketing role at my job. I was managing a lot of projects, and I had to communicate clearly with my team. So I wanted to make sure that my communication skills were up to par. So I joined my club. Everybody joins for different reasons. Some people want to become a motivational speaker. Some people simply want to conquer the butterflies in their stomach so they don't vomit all over the stage. But no matter your reason, it's your journey. You have to own it. You can mold it into whatever you want it to be. It can be a meaningful experience or it can be a mediocre experience, depending on your level of commitment and ownership. And once you accomplish the goal that initially brought you to Toastmasters, you can set a new goal. Your experience does not have to be still and contained like a pond. It can be dynamic, like a river, and go from place to place. So let's review. P.O.G.O. P stands for O stands for G stands for go to events. And the last O stands for own your experience. Exactly. I know you all want to have a fulfilling experience. We all do, and we can by being intentional and setting a plan. You invest in yourself when you invest in Toastmasters. You have to think of it that way. So tonight when you go home, I want you to think about 3 ways that you can maximize your experience today. Have an honest conversation with yourself. How can I take my experience from here to here? Ask yourself, am I coasting or am I creating? Madam Toastmaster.